Yeah, we're back. All right. Sorry.
Oh, we are. Look, I can see us on my
Internets. We can see us. Okay, yay, we're back. Anyways, the end of that joke is that, Florida knows that it's the worst state.
Oh, so they'll just laugh.
So it's just a laugh at any state.
That makes sense.
Yeah, that's the joke.
They are the worst.
Sorry, that's the joke.
I have a friend who might be voluntarily relocating to Florida soon.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Voluntarily?
Well, for a pay raise.
Oh, well, then it's worth it.
Because I made fun of him. Because I was like, why are you moving to Florida? And he's like, I can make up to twice as much money as I do now. I was like, okay.
This might be a really bad stream. I might have you stop. Are you on our Wi-Fi?
Nope.
Okay.
I think we're kind of back. Oh wait, that might be from a little bit ago.
It is so hard to tell. Okay, I think we're back.
You'll never know.
Is this new? Oh, it is. Okay. All right. Sorry, guys.
Stream of Deb waving to
it's just gonna be this way. Sorry. Hopefully we'll get through this, and yeah, we'll see. I'll yell at MediaCom later. MediaCom, you suck. But anyways, let's actually
get sponsored by them.
No, we will not. We will get sponsored by anything else.
Okay.
Almost anything else. Not the Cyclones.
Right.
Right. Because that's required. Anyways, here, maybe we go. Maybe. There. All right. We have to move us, don't we? Over here, right?
I don't know.
I can't remember where we were last time. All right. Here we go. Hopefully volume's okay for everybody. Maybe. We'll see.
Okay, so we've done 16 attempts.
So this is 17?
I guess so.
Okay, so we're 17 attempts. Oh, Hypnos.
My understanding is you had a little run-in with an Nemean chariot. Just kind of plowed right into you there.
Oh, that's right.
You gotta watch where you're going crossing the streets of Elysium next time.
Yeah.
Someday we'll make it past Elysium.
Maybe.
Next time.
Oh, he agreed.
Oh, still no guess.
So, question, how are we going to figure out what god I talk about this time?
Last time we did, what, Athena?
Artemis.
No, Artemis.
But I didn't get to talk too much about Artemis, oddly enough.
Because we talked about everyone else.
Yeah.
I don't know.
We could pick a door again. Do, like, whatever door you pick first.
Sure.
Kind of thing.
Good to see old Orpheus is back with us. He hasn't changed a bit. Was he always like this?
I'm guessing not. Never knew him when we were alive. But since we met, he's always been the melancholy sort. The few times I heard him sing, though, it was beautiful.
Oh.
I'm not surprised your father's kept him here.
Interesting.
Achilles and Orpheus's timelines do not overlap, just so you know. So he must have heard him sing in the underworld, not
Oh yeah, he
in
said
real
we
life.
never met in real life.
Oh, okay, good. I missed that. Sorry, I was busy looking at the camera and getting frustrated with it. There we go. Okay.
So these are locked. Oh, it's this
Are those
door.
doors? Oh.
Oh.
No time to rest.
Oh.
Oh, okay.
What?
What?
Go about
So
your
angry.
business, Zag. What if Lord Hades saw us chatting like this now?
Thanks,
I
Dan.
risked everything by helping you out there, and still you failed.
Oh.
Thanks.
Turns out there's quite a lot of dead to fight down in the underworld. Though I probably got farther than I would have thanks to you.
Except we lost him.
A little bit.
Always happy to oblige, especially when it causes me to risk my station, to risk everything I've worked for.
Wow.
I feel like he's being sarcastic.
I feel like he's a little bitter.
Oh, goodbye.
Thanatos, can't you just, like, put us on the real world? Like, you're the god of death. Come on.
Olympus knows of him.
That was loud.
bestowing on them all their worthless blessings here within my
Wait,
realm.
he just found out about this?
Our realm. Explain to me how exactly this is possible, Nix. Either your limitless power has considerably waned, or you are up to something.
Do not question my power, Hades.
Ooh.
Your son was bound to be discovered the closer he came to the surface. The Olympians are pleased to know they have a distant relative and bid him welcome to their mountain. That is all. Their influence is very limited.
Okay.
Darkness, do not speak to me about their influence. I've seen their influence firsthand. You've made a foolish mistake.
You would speak to me of foolish mistakes. You cannot change the course that has been set. Try all you like.
Interesting.
Yes.
Gah. I love it. I like their interactions. But he's just now finding out that you've been
I
being
guess so.
helped. Interesting.
Hey boy, just me again.
With this little
Need
sorry.
to report it's pretty dangerous out there, even without you on guard duty all the time.
Aww, such a cute dog.
The venerable Hound of Hell barely acknowledges the softly spoken prince's platitude, knowing full well the underworld is not as vigilantly guarded as in ages past.
Oh,
15 more conversations with Cerberus, really?
Oh my
I was
good
just trying to
boy,
pet
yes
him.
you are.
Here you go. Hi, buddy. He's so cute.
Hope Orpheus is okay.
oh yeah, wait.
If I sit down, I won't want to get back up.
Really?
We just paid a lot of gems to free Orpheus. Why is he going now?
Yeah. How many jumps do you have? Oh, you have 55.
We're rich.
Sort of. Recliner fancy. If they can sit.
We have 1 diamond.
Death and I.
Yeah.
Sure.
Well, I don't see why not. I think I'm going to enjoy listening to this piece, potentially over and over.
Do you want to buy any of this stuff? You want to spend 55 gems on a rug?
I mean, it enhances something. Is there a reason?
I don't actually know.
Maybe do a cheap one so that we can figure out, like, if it's worth
Drapery.
it. Yeah, drapery sounds lovely.
Perfect. How about a moody blue color of some sort for the drapery there?
Here's that.
I see no difference. Where did that go?
Unclear.
Okay. Cool. People in chat, if you want to tell us, like, if it's important for us to buy all these upgrades, much appreciated.
Chthonic keys.
Important.
I'll take it.
Hmm.
Hey, what's that you're drinking, Meg? Anything good?
Whatever it is, it's weak. Enough to be mistaken for your blood.
Wow.
Ooh, damn.
Well, I'll just leave you to it then.
Nobody likes you.
Leave me alone.
Who made it to the, is that Thanatos on the
I think
board?
so.
Thanatos does it again.
Mm-hmm. Nice.
Okay, so most of them are not needed, the upgrades.
Ah,
It was only
thank
a
you,
matter of
sheep.
time, I suppose.
Hello, sheep.
Good to have friends in low places.
Oh, we just bought a bunch of keys and then earned a bunch of keys.
I do like joke functionality.
Okay, I finished unlocking these. Ooh, unlocking the next ability takes 20 keys though, so that's
Oof.
fine.
How many do you have?
15.
Oh, wow.
Well, because we just earned 10.
Okay.
I feel different. I'll sleep when I'm dead.
So no resting.
How's it going?
So the strangest thing happened while you were out, boyo. One of your weapon holder things back there, it picked up this eerie glow. Could see it from the corner of my eye.
Calm
I
down,
love
Skelly.
that he has
I'm
a
sure
coin in
whatever
his
it is
mouth.
perfectly normal for
Really
a legendary
appreciate that.
semi-sentient Titan-slaying weapon from the dawn of time.
That's just it. Those weapons of yours, they have seen some real business, pal. You're giving them a real workout, so maybe they're starting to like you or something.
Aw.
Loosening up a bit, you know, like you and me.
That's an imaginative theory, mate.
That's adorable.
Oh, right, because one glows each time for
Yeah.
extra darkness stuff. Which one did we start upgrading?
I want to say the spear, but it might be that one. The sword.
Malphon.
Malphon.
Okay, so it looks like it was the gauntlets.
Was
'Cause
it?
This is
okay.
not 2.
Oh, nice. It's nice that it stays seen as.
Did we upgrade anything else?
Well, I mean, that one's glowing.
Yeah, that one's pretty nice.
Yeah, that's just the plus 20%
Oh,
darkness.
I see.
Okay, no upgrades here, and we spent all of our currency. I'm gonna use the one that we've upgraded. Okay. Wait. Oh, that's kind of fun. Alright. Ready?
Yeah, let's do it.
Ready as I'll ever be.
Oh, I guess we are ready. You gotta help me
It's
remember
like
the
he
break at 7
answered.
o'clock, though.
Yes. We do have to take a quick break at 7. For no reason whatsoever. But I'll keep
You got your
my.
hands on Malphon, the twin fists, I see.
Okay, so let's not go with the first one.
ordinary
First
Yeah.
door.
Prone to fits of savagery, quite unbecoming of a
Well, we
well-trained
won't do
warrior.
repeats
Then
too,
watch
because
yourself and
I
throw
feel
not
like that would
caution
get
to
really
the
boring.
wind.
First door that is not Artemis or Athena. Yesterday we were trying to come up with ideas of things that we should do with the with channel points, which I have named Arete, by the way, because I'll tell the story later. But yeah, I think maybe one of the things might be picking what god I talk
where?
about. Or
Oh,
something.
yeah.
But someone suggested yesterday, while we were streaming Titan Quest, suggested that I either read a random line or have the person pick a line of the Iliad or Odyssey,
Huh.
and then I talk about it after I read it.
Oh, that'd be kind of cool, too.
Right? You get some information.
Yeah.
I think that could be cool. Maybe like
Learning.
yeah. Well, Jason wasn't a fan of it, but it's okay.
Yeah, but he's the one playing the video.
Yeah.
Crushed.
But maybe for low points it's a random line, and maybe for higher point spending it's it's a line that you pick. Granted, lines change depending on your translation, so
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
so that would be the tricky part. So I'd have to find a concordance or
Ooh,
something.
gift.
Yay! So, if there are any other ideas out there in the chat world about how to spend channel points, let me know. Kind of want to avoid the generic, hydration check kind of
Yeah,
thing.
that's fair. Although people seem to like spending points on it for some reason.
Yeah, a lot of points, too. Which, I mean, if you want me to
Nectar
drink
bottle.
LaCroix, who does not sponsor this at all, then I will.
Who's this again?
Palm or that's Aphrodite, right?
Yeah, I don't remember what Aphrodite's abilities do.
We have not talked about Aphrodite,
Okay.
so Aphrodite it is. Man, we're just working our way down
Well, let's
all of
be
the A
reasonable.
goddesses. There's Aphrodite. There's Artemis. There's Athena.
Yeah, wait, are we basically done?
Of the major ones, major goddesses,
Lady
because
Aphrodite.
gods, I mean, you have Ares, Apollo,
We've already given Aphrodite a gift, right?
I feel like we have.
I think so too.
Yeah, I feel like we have.
How I love to have these unexpected little run-ins with you, love. You are just so spontaneous, and I have a liking for that sort of thing.
So we're talking about Aphrodite. Very exciting. I like Aphrodite. She's got some attitude. She kind of embodies, for me, at least whenever I picture her, the like blonde cheerleader kind of type.
Okay.
Which I appreciate, but it's just kind of like, you know, like you're adorable, but you shouldn't be doing that stuff. Obviously, goddess of love. She has a son, Eros, in some versions. In other versions, Eros is a much more primordial god, like an early god. So Eros has two different origins, at least two different origins. So does Aphrodite. Aphrodite has two different origins. And the first one is that she emerged from Uranus's genitals after they were chopped off of him and thrown into the sea by Kronos.
Okay.
Because then they're thrown into the sea, and the sea agitates the genitals, the castrated genitals that are floating around, and all of a sudden a white foam emerges from them, and then Aphrodite emerges from the sea.
I don't know a ton about castration, but I don't think that's how it works.
Probably not, no. Yeah, so that's her first origin. Her second origin is that she is the daughter of Zeus and a goddess named Dione. And Dione, yeah, it seems to be the female version of Zeus.
Oh.
Because it's like Dio is God.
Ah.
And, yeah, so this is the feminine ending of it. So we don't know much about Dione, honestly.
Please, this is for
I
you.
gave him a gift because I don't think we've given Poseidon a gift.
Should we keep track?
Oh, I am positively moved by your affection, little nephew. Though I think I've just the thing for you in turn. Here, I shall transfer it to you.
What?
That makes me think we haven't given him a gift.
Yeah.
Thank you, Uncle.
Conch shell. Oh, I guess we can
shell.
look in the keepsakes to see.
Cool, we have a shell.
Oh, so you've already heard from Aphrodite, have you, nephew? Understandable. But first things first. Now let me add a little something to all that.
So cute.
That seems fun.
Beyond that, like, okay, so yeah, those are her two origins. And Plato and a couple other authors have those two as like her main origins, and they, even though there is only one Aphrodite, there seem to be two in this way that can exist at the same time. Odd. Because I think it's in Plato. Socrates says, like, whether there's one Aphrodite or two, I don't know. Aphrodite Pandemos, which is like Aphrodite of all the people, and that's the more baser Aphrodite, the daughter of Zeus and Dione.
Okay.
And she has to do with like actual physical sex and the baser things of love. From there, then you have like Aphrodite Urania. This is Aphrodite that emerged from Uranus's genitals, that version. And Aphrodite Urania is more of a celestial, higher power love. Which is interesting because the Greeks have many different words for the word love.
Yeah, I've heard that.
Yeah. So you have like friendship love, and you have like love that a parent would have to a child, or a child would have for their parent. And then you have like erotic love. And so all those different types of love seem to have a different Aphrodite and Eros attached to them, which is interesting. So Greek language is very fascinating. It's interesting to me to think about the linguistics when it comes to like Okay, so if you argue that there are multiple types of
Can't catch my
love,
breath.
that you have like different words for them, does that mean you value a certain thing? Like, we didn't used to have, so ancient Greeks and Romans don't really have words for children when they reach certain ages. It's just all children. Because
like where we have like infant,
toddler,
toddler.
infant, toddler, like newborn. I don't even like. We have tween even like the weird like, yeah, language for that because the Greeks and Romans didn't really have that because kids die a lot, and so it's just like
Not
you're a
the
kid.
reason I was thinking.
No, yeah, I mean, why would you need the words to describe a 2-year-old versus a newborn if you're just happy that they made it that far?
Huh.
So, kind of interesting stuff.
In the name of Hades.
So if you're just joining us, we're talking about Aphrodite today, while Francis goes
Blindly
through and
wanders through the underworld.
Not blindly. You've been here 16 times, in fact.
That's fair.
Let me see.
Yeah, so that's a little bit on Aphrodite's origins. She's got these 2 origins. In the version where she emerges from the sea after coming out of Kronos' genitals, participation award for living past 3. So once she emerges from the foam, she
as
lands
one
on, of course, she emerges on the island of Cyprus. And so she's often called the Cyprian because she's from Cyprus.
Huh.
So you might see her frequently in like different ancient Greek and Roman texts just referred to as the Cyprian. And it means it's Aphrodite. But so Cyprus is sacred to her.
Gods grant me strength.
Which is kind of cool. But ties her into the Near East. And she does have a lot of connections with Astarte.
Oh, okay.
The Phoenician goddess of love.
What's
So
this
she's got a
this
lot
time?
of like similarities there.
Hey there, Meg.
Oh, good, Meg. Not any of the others.
Yeah. I'm
My
glad,
sisters
because I don't
have
remember the
returned.
third one. Like
All
the
3
fight.
of us now share the same
Uh-oh.
assignment.
Uh-oh. Wait.
Is it wrong of me that I'm somewhat honored to have garnered the attention of the Erinyes?
Irenes? Really? I'd say Irenes.
Oh, I would say it's very wrong of you indeed.
It's fine. Whatever. While you were fighting the Fury, continue. You don't need to pay attention. Okay. So let's see. So yeah, there's a lot of connections with her and Astarte, the Near Eastern goddess. The other thing is that a lot of her love affairs that she has, that Aphrodite has, have similarities with Near Eastern gods. So she actually falls in love with, in Greek and Roman version, a mortal named Adonis.
Oh.
But Adonis is actually a Near Eastern god
Wait, really?
that is brought over and made into this demigod in ancient Greece. Yeah, isn't that crazy?
Huh.
So Adonis is like imported basically, and then turned into a demigod as a result. So they're like, we don't really want your god, but we'll take we'll take him as a hero. We'll take a downgraded version, which I find very interesting. And Adonis is an interesting myth too, because what happens is he's born out of a tree because his mother is turned into a tree while she's pregnant with him.
Oh,
She gives-
and he survives that
And he
process?
survives that and is born out of the tree. And Aphrodite falls in love with him. Additionally, Persephone falls in love with him as well. And so the two of them fight over him. And when he dies, who is a lover of him later. And Persephone gets 1/3 of the year. Aphrodite gets a third of the year, and then he gets to choose who he wants to stay with for the other third. This sounds incredibly a lot like Demeter and Persephone. Persephone has to choose. Persephone doesn't get to choose. She's just stuck in the underworld first. Yeah, she still splits. So, good job.
Thanks.
Got you that
So
time,
yeah,
mate.
some interesting like stuff there. So he picks Aphrodite to spend a third of. So he spends 2/3 of the year
Oh,
with
he only
Aphrodite.
picks once, not every year.
Yeah. And so it also is like a representation of the seasons in that way, which I think is fascinating. Just like Persephone is a representation of the seasons.
Well, Father,
Yeah.
When she's in the
trespassing
underworld,
through your
that's the
secret
hot.
hole and going up.
So, but Aphrodite falls in love with him because he's so attractive, of course. And Adonis, however, has... Oh no, that's Meleager. Hold on. How does Adonis die? Is it Artemis? I think Artemis kills him. Oh crap, I forgot. I never get to teach Adonis, honestly.
Wait, why not?
Because we just have so much to go through. So, crap, now I can't remember, and now this is not embarrassing at all.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure it's Artemis. Well, no, that's Meleager again.
Nowhere to go but up.
You recite more about Greek myth than I know about my PhD.
Oh, thanks.
Like, I think there's a brain
there soon,
that we use to
Bohindra.
make decisions.
I think so. I've heard that. Anyways, so I'll get to like his death in a little bit, but they carry on as lovers for quite some time. There's even a festival celebrating Adonis called the Adonia in ancient Greece, and it's to celebrate his short life on Earth. So it's only celebrated by women. All women participate in this. They plant seeds in pots, in broken pots, and they grow, but then because, you know, it's hot and miserable in Greece during the summer, they obviously die very quickly, and so then they parade the dead plants through the town, much like a corpse would be like taken around. Let's see.
Wait, real quick.
Yeah?
I don't know which of these to pick.
Ooh, hearts or Daedalus. Daedalus was good for your weapon, right?
Yeah. I'm gonna pick Daedalus and hopefully we find hearts later.
It was a wild boar. Okay. I always get confused with Meleager. But a boar kills him. It is Artemis. Yeah, okay. Ugh, Meleager, man. So, Artemis, we talked about last time. Artemis and Aphrodite always have a duel with each other. So I guess it's really appropriate, actually, that we got Aphrodite. Because in the first one we had Athena, and then we went to the next virgin goddess, which is Artemis, and now we've gone to Artemis's arch enemy, which is Aphrodite. The two of them have constant just like bickerings back and forth. And it's really fascinating. So what happens is that Aphrodite gets one of Artemis's followers killed. It's Hippolytus. And at the end of that play, Hippolytus, Euripides has Artemis say that she will take vengeance on Aphrodite by killing one of her favorites. And it's probably Adonis. She doesn't say it directly, but Adonis is out hunting one day, and Aphrodite tells him, don't go hunting. Like, you're gonna get injured, it could be bad, like, don't go out hunting, be safe. And of course he goes out hunting anyway. Right. And Artemis makes it so that a boar gores him.
Thanatos.
And he is very, very dead.
Huh.
Boars in ancient Greek are scary as fuck. You do
like
not
just in
want to
myth
mess
or in
with
like
it.
actual.
In actual life too. And I didn't know this actually. So even pigs today, are male pigs at least, will have tusks unless you cut them. Yeah, I didn't know that either. One of my students told me after they were like, oh yeah, like my family raises pigs. You have to like cut the male tusk like early on, or like pull it out when they're like babies or something. So terrifying. Another reason why I'm a vegetarian.
You don't have to fight the animals.
No, but it's just like it's the same like reason that I'm pissed about like docking dogs' ears and tails and stuff. And, anyways, moving on. Because they're just little puppies.
Just a puppy.
When they have to do that, just a puppy.
Still running from yourself, I see. How's that been working out for you thus far?
I'm searching for my mother. You still live at home with yours. You don't know what it's like.
Who's the mother of Thanatos? It's Nyx.
Oh.
It's Nyx.
And he's right.
So, yeah. Yeah, okay.
Mother
That's true.
Nyx was like a mother to you, too. And this is how you repay her. You should be ashamed of yourself and learn your place.
Love it.
Oh.
Oh. Just the O. What were we talking about? Oh, Adonis.
Yeah.
So Adonis gets gored by this bull, or by this boar. And actually, hunting boar in ancient Greece, not just in myth, but in real life, was seen as a major like achievement.
Really?
Yeah.
I guess that's it. That makes it into Game of Thrones.
Yes. Yeah. Actually, Game of Thrones and classics in general, so many overlaps. I mean, I know that Game of Thrones is supposedly like inspired by England and everything, but damn, the classics are like all over that as well. So that's why if you want to be a famous writer,
Take Deb's class.
I mean, you gotta like
Also
learn
maybe
your
write
classics. You gotta learn your classics. So I think. So in Mycenaean times, which is like 1600 and 1200 BC, so prehistory, they actually have what are called boar's tusk helmets. They're helmets made out of, obviously, boar tusks.
Makes sense.
That are like plated. So they like split the tusk. And it's estimated that you need at least like 10-ish tusks to make, at least 10-ish tusks, depending on how big the tusk is, to make these. So to have a boar's tusk helmet means that you've been very successful. And as a result, you know, you can kind of use it as a status symbol. So even back in like 1600 BC, boar hunting was seen as a task. In myth, boars are always running amok. Heracles takes out the Erymanthian boar. Theseus takes out a sow. There's the Caledonian boar hunt, which is Meleager. A bunch of heroes participate in that. So, lots of fun stuff. So, yeah. So Adonis is a connection to the Near East. He gets killed by the boar, and then Aphrodite mourns him, and that's why there's always a festival to Adonis every summer in ancient Greece, where they would parade the corpses of the dead plants around, because he was a fertility god in the Near East.
But really, he should have just listened and not gone out hunting.
Yeah, it's a lot of like, I told you
Just
not
saying.
to do this, and look, you did it anyway, kind of stuff. So, yeah, what are you gonna do? For those of you just joining us, we are talking about Aphrodite today while we're playing Hades.
Yay.
While Francis is playing Hades, I'm talking about Aphrodite. Lots more stuff about Aphrodite on my register, or on my mix, but would you like to hear about Aphrodite's love life, or some of her like her problems with other gods?
Ooh, problems
or...
with other gods sounds fun.
Ah, I got lots of those. We can start with the Iliad. In the Iliad, Aphrodite is the cause of the Trojan War. Right? Don't think that it's Helen. It is 100% Aphrodite. Because it's not in... It's kind of mentioned in the Iliad, but not, like, well mentioned. It's in earlier parts of the epic cycle. Aphrodite, Athena, and Hera all claim this golden apple, which I think maybe has made some appearances here. This golden apple is from the goddess Eris, who is the goddess of strife. She's a chthonic god.
Okay.
What happens is that there is a wedding. It is the wedding between...
But I can tell you hit a lot of bad news on the way. You stay alive, all right?
It is the wedding between Thetis, who is a goddess, a sea goddess, and Peleus, who is he's mortal. He's a good guy in general, but he's mortal. Because Thetis has this omen that if she falls, or if she has a child, that child will be stronger than the father. Right, so immediately, yeah. There's a couple of like gods that have omens like this, but hers is the most important because Achilles is the product of this marriage.
Right.
So, so Eris is not invited to their wedding, and Eris is pissed about it because no one wants strife at your wedding, right? Invite everyone else, including like Hades, I guess, but don't invite strife. So Eris is really pissed off, and so she rolls a golden apple that has inscribed on it to the fairest.
Wait, has what?
Inscribed on it to the fairest.
Oh.
It's actually Kalisti, which is the dative of like to this person language. But it's the dative form of, or the direct object, I guess, ending. And it's written in the feminine. And kalos is the masculine. It means good. It can mean good, or beautiful, or handsome, or morally, like morally nice, or it has a lot of different meanings. And so to have the feminine version of that, and the superlative, so it's like the most, you can interpret it as beautiful, but you could also like interpret it as good, the best, to the best. And so what does that exactly mean, right?
Right.
So it's rolled into there, and three goddesses at the wedding claim it. Athena, because she probably thinks that it's like, oh, to the best. Well, I'm the best fighter.
Sure.
I'm the best female fighter, so I should get it. Hera, she's married to Zeus, so of course she thinks that she should have it. She's like, I'm queen of the gods, like, of course I should have it. And then Aphrodite thinks that she should have it too, because, you know, she's the most beautiful. She thinks she's the most beautiful, so she asks for it as well. They all go to Zeus and say, which one of us
that's gonna cause some fights.
Which one of us gets this apple? And it's not really the apple that they want, they just want the title, yeah. And yeah, that's gonna cause some fights because Hera's his wife, and Athena and Aphrodite are his daughters. And he can't choose that shit. And so he knows immediately, like, this is a damned situation. And he knows, I'm not going to pick this. Instead, Paris is going to pick it. Paris is currently a shepherd in Troy.
That doesn't seem very fair.
Well, you know, he just pawns it off to someone else. But he says, Paris is an excellent judge of beauty.
Okay.
It's fine. He used to be a prince of Troy, but he
seemed to have gone not well.
Well, there was an omen when he was born that he would cause the downfall of Troy, and so his parents. Oh, sorry. So his parents wanted to have him killed as a baby, and so they had a servant kill him by leading him out onto a hillside. But of course, that never kills anybody.
I was gonna say, I feel like no story
There's
involves that.
so
I guess it would be
many.
a very short story if it involved.
If it was like cool and it was successful, the end.
Yeah.
But no, of course, like the gods don't want them to die, so the gods save them. They send a bear to suckle him until a shepherd finds him, cattle hand, finds him, and raises him as his own son.
Oh, well, that's nice.
Yeah, sure. So while he's a cattle hand, watching cattle, Hermes approaches him with these 3 goddesses and says, I've been sent by Zeus. You have to pick which one of these gets this golden apple. And if you want to watch Netflix's Troy Fall of a City, they actually do a really good job with this scene.
Really?
Yeah, I really like it. It's like the opening scene, too. So,
Take me up.
yeah. Yeah, you shouldn't judge a god contest. Like, you would think that he would be like, yeah, alright, but Paris is notoriously dumb. Throughout all of the Iliad,
Champions of Elysium.
he's just an idiot. So it's not terribly surprising that he's just an idiot even further. So Paris, rather than him like looking at all 3 goddesses and being like, you're the most beautiful, he allows them to bribe him.
Seems smart.
And so Hera says, look, you give that apple to me, I will give you a kingdom. A kingdom, because she's, a queen or whatever. Don't get killed by these, by the way. She's a queen, so of course, it's like, I will make you a great ruler. You will have a mighty kingdom, everything will be wonderful. He's like, oh, that's really nice. And Athena then is like, wait, is this what we're doing? We're bribing? Okay, then my turn. I will make you a great warrior, because I am the goddess of warfare. I will make you a great warrior. Everyone will respect you. You'll be undefeated on the battlefield. And he's like, oh, that's kind of cool. Kind of like that. And Aphrodite's like, no. I will give you the most beautiful woman in the world as your bride. And he's like, done, sold, don't care at all. So he is basically promised Helen, who is the most beautiful woman in the world at this point. Helen is a daughter of Zeus, but she's also, she's a demigod-ish, I guess, a demigoddess. Her mother is mortal, and her father is Zeus, so she's incredibly beautiful, apparently. And, yeah. So Aphrodite starts the Trojan War, because then Paris wants to go get Helen, and that's what's done. Then everyone goes and fights him.
She'll keep me going.
Yeah, no. So it's all Paris' fault / Aphrodite's fault. Because she was already married. Helen was already married at that point. She was married to Menelaus, who was a Greek, and a Greek king at that. And no. So Paris goes and he abducts Helen.
Yeah, but the gods
out from under Menelaus'. Yeah, that's his excuse, sure. Sure. The gods made me do it. Anyway, starts a whole war. It lasts 10 years. It ain't great. And in the Iliad, Aphrodite is very conniving. She is very much our archetype of, like, the meddling female archetype, who is, like, what's the word for a femme fatale? She's also a femme fatale kind of archetype. So we have lots of, like, she's just a mess in general. And in the Iliad, the first time we see her is, I think, book 4, maybe book 3, when there's going to be a duel. 10 years into the war, there's going to be a duel between Paris and Menelaus.
Okay. They
For
waited 10
Helen.
years to do this.
They waited 10 years.
Okay.
10 years of war. We just now thought, hey, maybe Menelaus should challenge Paris. Paris, who is known for being a terrible fighter. Paris, who is just a wimp. And Menelaus, on the other hand, is like described as a lion on the battlefield. So clearly, this should have happened a long time ago.
Yeah.
But we want this war to last 10 years. We want this scene to be in the Iliad. So whatever.
I like, we want this scene to
we
be
want this to be in the Iliad, so whatever. It's also, not only has it been 10 years into the war, but so there's this battle that's going to happen between the two. The Greeks figure it out because Achilles is now sitting out. He gets pissed off at Agamemnon early on in book 1, and then, goes on. So, yeah, in book like 3 or 4, it's 4. This duel is about to take place, and everyone at Troy is up on the walls watching, including the king of Troy, named Priam. And Priam calls Helen over, and this is the first time we get to see Helen in the Iliad. And everyone stares at her, and it's like, whoa, Helen. Like, 10 years in, they're still like, people are miffed about this whole war, obviously, and they blame her for it. And so she never feels welcome at Troy.
Not Paris?
No, of course not. You can't blame the man. No, it's the man's fault. It's always the woman's fault. So she always is like, oh, everyone's looking at me. I feel, and Priam, who's this nice old man king, is like, don't worry about them, child. It's okay. Everything's fine. And he says to her, like, tell me, who are all these people on the battlefield? It's been 10 years, Priam. You don't know who's on the battlefield? And so she points out everyone who's on the battlefield because she knows the Greeks.
Sure.
Because she's, hung out with them for a while. And at one point, okay, so the duel starts, and it's very obvious, pretty early on, Paris is going to lose this. And this is what the movie Troy, not Troy Fall of the City, but the movie Troy with Brad Pitt and Eric Bana does not get right because they don't want to put the gods in it at all. I'm sorry. Have you been here?
I think so.
Is this new? Are you... Wait, what did you just defeat?
No, not... I picked the icon that is Eurydice when we're in a certain level of the underworld.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know who it is here.
Okay.
Amid Elysium's moss-covered chambers, carved of stone, stand untold numbers of eternal monuments in tribute to the greatest heroes which mortality can offer.
Oh, actually,
There
yeah,
to honor
Elysium
them
is...
in life,
Yeah, it's supposed
as
to be
well as death.
the spot where they hang out.
This place is near as gloomy as the house.
I mean, Achilles doesn't like it, so... But Achilles isn't in Elysium, I don't think.
Do you have guesses as to who this is?
Maybe Menelaus? But I doubt it. I don't think they would. Other heroes that could be down there, maybe Meleager. Maybe Agamemnon? I don't know, go for it. Let's see.
Go on, stranger. Plenty more shades looking to fight with you out there.
It can't be Odysseus.
I'm just passing through. You seem less warlike than the rest. May I ask your name, sir?
It can't be Odysseus.
I'm Zagreus.
Hold on, before we go, why can't it be Odysseus?
He doesn't really, like, strike... It doesn't strike... It might be him, I don't know. He doesn't really strike me as someone that would be here. Usually the best heroes are, like, demigods.
Oh, okay.
And Odysseus is not a demigod. So, he's sitting next to this river. Makes me think maybe it's Aeneas. Aeneas is a Roman hero that's, like, hangs out next to...
That sounds Roman.
It is a Roman, yeah, it is a Roman hero. But he is in the Iliad, actually.
Oh.
Aeneas is actually in the Iliad. Let's do it. Let's just see. I'm curious.
Names are there to be forgotten, stranger. You shouldn't be here.
Oh.
May the fates favor your journey.
Names
but just in case
there
they
to be
don't.
forgotten.
Here.
Very Greek.
Why don't you take this?
Who are you? Hydrolite. I love that. Cyclops jerky? Whoa, 60% plus damage.
Yeah, but I think I need my health.
Yeah, you do.
Thanks, sir.
Oh, so we're just not gonna get to find out.
Who are you?
Patroclus. So that's his name.
That's Patroclus! Oh, that's Achilles' boyfriend.
Oh yeah, the one where like they don't actually ever acknowledge it. Are they the ones that are buried?
They're
with
buried together. They're... Well, at least they want... He wants... I don't think they actually are buried together, though, which is the sad part. They have mounds, according to historians, they have mounds next to each other on Troy. At Troy. Because they both die at Troy. Patroclus dies in the Iliad. Tragically. Oh, we got to meet Patroclus! I'm so happy! Let me know if volume is weird for you guys, by the way, because I want to. No one's actually said anything, so I'm guessing we're okay on volumes, but I have to like turn myself down a lot. Yeah. It is almost 7 o'clock, so we're gonna have to take a break.
Oh, what time is it?
5:10.
Oh, wow.
You want to take a break? Okay, let me know.
I mean, I can pause it.
Yeah, that's true.
That's not actually that.
There you go. You want to take a break?
No.
Okay. Let me know.
I'll forget where I am.
I almost forgot to tell you. And then looked and was
fine
like,
with that.
right.
Like, worst case, I just have to send an apology.
Yes, but now it's recorded for all to...
Seriously doubt my advisor, who is in Korea right now, is currently watching Twitch. Or will in the future. Well, you never know.
I mean, I put all this on YouTube.
Yeah. I shouldn't have spent all that time talking about how I wasn't working on the version of my pig. So they obviously...
Oh! That's right, I forgot about that.
I'm glad I took that health bonus because I just got beat up by those archers.
Yeah.
The power of the gods.
Jolted?
I actually haven't noticed
Self-inflicts?
that this is working. Yeah, that seems fun.
Yeah, that does sound like fun. Whew, we've been talking about
We could
Trojan
go the dual
War.
god route, but I have to fight one of the gods.
Yeah, and you have to pick between
I mean, you pick
Athena and Poseidon, which is...
Oh, I wonder if it's always, because those were, I think... Oh no, those weren't the first two that we ran into.
Yeah, no, it was
Athena was
Aphrodite.
first.
Athena, yeah,
And
was
then
first,
Aphrodite.
and then Aphrodite, and then Poseidon.
Which one do we do?
I don't care.
This feels safer.
Yeah.
But Athena's abilities are so good.
It's true too. But you'd be pissing off Poseidon. What do you have with Poseidon right now? You did some buff.
He gave me a gift.
Yeah.
More great shields.
Oh, he gave you the conch.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I don't think he can win. So. I'm gonna hold off further conversation about the Trojan War and Aphrodite until after the break.
Oh, okay.
I just don't want to get started. Whoa. Craziness.
I just walked in and told something.
Almost had me. In the name of Hades.
Alright, after this, we should take a break. Oh, we still got 3 minutes.
No, you should just take the break. Stop it. This is perfect. This is a good time for a break. After you figure out which one of these you want. Cool. Better than having to choose. Oh, and then you get to decide anyway.
Yeah, I should take the one after. Oh, okay.
Okay. Block, block, block. Alright, we will be right back.
Hopefully very quickly. But
Maybe like a 5, 10, 15.
I don't
We'll
think
see.
it would be longer than 15. But
We'll be
in worst
back.
case, you can come back and talk about the war.
That's true. I could talk about the war, so we'll see what happens. But
Okay.
Yo, I'm back. I'm back. Not to scare you. Hopefully I didn't scare you. But we are gonna keep talking. I'm gonna talk, at least, while we wait for Francis to come back. So, yeah. I thought I would talk a little bit about my plans for the fall semester. So, currently we're, like, you know, gonna... Usually, like last year, I only streamed in the summer. And this summer, I was like, okay, I'll stop after the summer. But I kind of want to keep going. So I'm trying to figure out and judge, like, interest here. Now, I know there's only a couple people in chat right now. But I was thinking maybe of keeping my Tuesday night time, dropping the Wednesday night. And hopefully Francis, you know, can come in and play if he hasn't beaten Hades. Or I can play something else as well. So those are my thoughts. Love to hear what you guys think. Tuesday nights in the fall? Yeah, we'll see. I usually don't stream during the school year, but I feel like it could be fun. If you guys are up for it, I'm up for it. Let me know. Other than that, I thought maybe we could talk a little bit more about the Trojan War, because it's one of my favorite things. It's one of my favorite parts of mythology. So, yeah. We were talking about Aphrodite, obviously. Ooh, thank you, Sheep. Would love to be able to watch you during the year. Sweet. Thank you, Sheep. Yeah, I think it would just be Tuesdays. So, just because I have an actual job that I need to do. But I also really like doing this, and so, plus if we don't finish Hades, then I would want to keep going with it. And, you know, I could play other games as well. Which, on Tuesdays, currently, I play just a grab bag of games. And I kind of wouldn't mind playing, like, Old World. Or... what was the other one that we played? Age of Mythology would be really fun, too. So, and I could definitely play those as well. So, we'll see. But, yeah. It would just be randomness. It wouldn't be anything, like, well planned out. Not that the summer is well planned out either. But. Anyways, while we're waiting for Francis to come back, let's go ahead and talk about Trojan War a little bit more. Trojan War, we were talking about, like, Helen. She was on, like, the battlements and was pointing out to Priam all of the different people. And then, of course, this war goes this duel between Menelaus and Paris goes terrible for Paris. Really well for Menelaus. And Menelaus is about to kill Paris. Aphrodite, the goddess that we're talking about today, Aphrodite swoops in and is like, no, you can't kill him. Hold on. He's, like, my favorite because he kind of likes me and gave me that apple. So, yeah, she saves him, picks him up. Ooh, hold on. Daisy! Hold on. Look who's here. Causing trouble. Who's causing trouble? It's Daisy. Alright. Back. But with Daisy. Someone likes to bark. Someone should not be barking. Alright. Oh, so Aphrodite swoops in, picks up Paris, and brings him to his bedroom, puts him in bed. Puts him in bed. In bed, Daisy. And then disguises herself as an old lady. Yes, everybody loves you. Disguises herself as an old lady. And then has... Yes, those are people, and it's okay. They can be outside. Leave it. And then goes up to Helen as an old lady and says, like, Paris is in the bedroom. You need to go take care of him. Like, go have sex with him right now. And Helen immediately recognizes by the, like, eyes that it's actually Aphrodite and not an old lady. And Helen is like, Aphrodite, I know it's you. Which is actually a theme, now that I think of it. Because in the Aeneid, Aphrodite, or Venus, is not well disguised either at times. So Helen immediately knows that it's Aphrodite and says to Aphrodite, I'm not going. You've been nothing but trouble for me. I don't want to help him. I'm really embarrassed about this whole thing. I know. And Aphrodite says, if you don't go and take care of your now husband, then I'm gonna pull my support from you. Not great. So Helen begrudgingly goes to the bedroom, sees Paris, and immediately yells at him, no, you don't get to go because you're gonna bark at people. You're gonna bark at people. Oh, dogs. You are such a troublemaker. Alright. Don't you want to know about the Trojan War? Why not? I know, you just want to bark at stuff. Now let's move this. There, now people can see you. Good girl. Anyways, so Helen walks into the room, sees Paris lying in the bed with wounds on him, and says to him, you should have died. You should have died out there, beaten by another man. Why are you here? Daisy, stop. She really wants to bark at the people outside. And he's like, look, war and glory, that's all for, other men, not for me. So why don't you come over here and we have sex? And then she begrudgingly has sex with him. Poor Helen. Her life is so tragic. So very tragic. All because of Aphrodite. Yeah. Anyways. So. Still waiting on Francis. We'll play Hades in just a little bit. Don't worry. Don't worry. Any questions in chat? Before I maybe do a BRB screen again? Sorry, this is not very interesting. I promise it will be. Or we can just stare at Daisy. Oh, no. That's just Francis. Okay, Francis is coming back, I think, maybe. Let's do a be right back while she barks at him. Do this one and this one. There we go. Cool. Alright, so we are back. Hold on. Alright. Sorry. Yeah. Back. Ready for more Hades. Here we go.
Yay.
I did finish the story about Helen being like, I'm not a fan of Paris. She's actually not in love with Paris by the Iliad. So after 10 years, apparently.
Well, 10 war years.
10 war years, yes. It's
which I don't know what that means, but.
Well, it's a long time with war. War is bad.
I was gonna say no more shield guys.
Oh, I guess it is not new. Ooh. Nice. So that was a little bit on, like, Aphrodite meddling. But we actually see her get into a fight. Like a physical fight. Because she's a goddess of love and not really war, even though she dates Ares.
Wait, she dates Ares?
Oh, yeah.
Huh.
Oh, man. Okay, we'll get into that one next. She's not married to him.
Right.
But she definitely has a lot of sex with him. Yeah, so... yeah, she's on the battlefield in the Iliad, doing a terrible job. And Athena has a hero named Diomedes wound Aphrodite's hand. And she's like, ah, my hand! Ah! And she flies up to Olympus. She goes to Zeus and is like, look what Athena did! Oh my god, everything's terrible! Ah! And he's like, honey, war is not your thing. You really should stay off the battlefield. And
that's kind of funny.
Yeah, it's so very funny. I really love the Iliad. It's my favorite.
Terrible at fighting these things.
There's gotta be a better way to fight him, right?
There is, probably.
In the name of Hades.
That's the part, though, about Aphrodite that makes me like, yeah, you're just a dumb blonde cheerleader. Which one are you gonna pick?
We don't have a cast boon yet, so I guess I'll take the cast boon.
That's a good idea. But yeah, Aphrodite has an affair, actually, with Ares.
Huh.
She's married to Hephaestus. Hephaestus is the god of the forge.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yep. But he's not really pretty. He's not attractive. He's not fit. He's lame. He limps.
I understand
He's like...
Hephaestus about many of those things.
Do you limp?
That's a relief.
No.
He's not an attractive god.
When I first notified Lord Father Zeus and other members of our family of your existence, Zagreus, it was Uncle Poseidon here who first leapt up and pledged his power over sea and earth to you. Is that not so, Uncle?
Is Poseidon gonna respond?
Yeah, what was that about?
So, Athena, you with that fine memory of yours? For it isn't every day I learn my doleful brother Hades sired a fine son. He does not know how good he has it there. And you, nephew, could have it even better here.
Oh, nice. You cannot be stunned. Some damage from bosses.
Kind of want this one.
Yeah.
Cheers, you two.
Oh, that's cute. You love Charon.
I really do. If I had a gift, I'd give him one. But... Alright, so anyway, so they're having an affair.
Yeah, so she's married to Hephaestus, and this story is told in the Odyssey. Actually, one of the bards is telling it.
I'm back.
Oh no!
The fiend returns to challenge us again, Asterius, despite having experienced such a thorough thrashing by us last time.
Why are you guys on the same team?
Fair fight.
Yeah.
Face me yourself, and we'll see how you fare.
Should have taken the boss's one.
You monster. I'll hear no more
Oh wait, you did
such
take the
wicked
boss's.
lies, half-truths,
I
or
did.
quarter-truths. You, however, soon shall hear my blessed spear. Specifically, the sound it makes whilst sliding into your exposed midsection. Defend yourself!
I love that he is so, like, Captain America, like, looking.
Yeah.
It's adorable. Theseus is like Captain Athens. But that's for another time. Oh shit. so arrogant.
No defense against my blessed spear, blackguard.
I love this depiction of Theseus. You're doing great. I'm gonna talk so that you don't think that the attention's on you. It's not. I swear. It's on me! Theseus is really like a hero that I think... There's a reason why I think this depiction is great. He is very much a Heracles wannabe in every way, shape, and form. He does very similar tasks to Heracles. The only big difference is these are forced on him as he's going from his hometown. Oh shit.
The gods are helping him.
What the hell? Yeah, Artemis, come on, you are on our side. Aphrodite is the high school cheerleader. I think Theseus strongly qualifies for jock status. I actually think Ares would be jock status as well. But yeah, this like representation of Theseus is just perfect to me because he's like, he's trying too hard. And he's like, thinks that he's all important when it's like, Heracles is actually better than you. And a lot of the stuff actually that, that Theseus does seems to be manipulated by Athenian propaganda. Because he is Athens' hero. But not all of Greece's hero, unlike Heracles, who is like all of Greece's hero. Theseus is just for Athens. And we have Plutarch actually tells us that one of the guys that Theseus kills isn't actually a bad guy. He's not a bad guy at all, in fact. Instead, he's actually the hero of Megara. It's Skyrion, the guy that he, like, bathes or whatever. So, Skyrion, in Theseus's version of the story, Skyrion tries to throw Theseus off a cliff. And according to Pausanias says that Skyrion is actually a hero in his own right, and that this myth was changed to make him look like a bad guy, to make Athens look better.
Oh, I guess that would kind of make sense.
Which is hilarious to me, because Theseus is doing all of these tasks as he's going from one city, Troezen, to Athens. And the closer he gets to Athens, the more people try and kill him. And these all seem to be very specific heroes that do very specific villains that do very specific things. And it's like, oh, I bet all of these guys were actually heroes and they had done these miraculous tasks, but now Athens is like, nope, not a hero. These are our neighbors and we hate them. So let's change their myths to make their heroes, their city heroes, look like villains next to us.
We did it.
Okay.
But look at our health.
Yeah. Yeah.
Or were you just continuing to talk even though I was about to die?
Yeah, the whole time I was like, please, please, please don't die. Please don't die. Please don't die. Please don't die.
Oh, I can't seem to open it.
You can't seem to open it.
Ambrosia.
This is the furthest you've gotten.
Yes.
Congratulations.
I think we're leaving Elysium. Looks like.
This is wonderful. Good job, Francis.
Yay.
I'm very proud of you.
That's our first ambrosia.
Yeah.
And it only took 235 life 1.5 times.
Congratulations. That was awesome.
That's exciting.
That was very exciting.
Wonder what's next. Do you have predictions on what's next? Or do you already know?
I don't know. Everyone is celebrating, by the way.
Thanks, Chad.
If you're going up, out of Elysium, I don't know where else you would go. Also, the geography in general is just very weird, so...
Don't make me come up there, boy.
Stay home, father.
Guys, what's next? What's next? I gotta know. You got some health back. That's totally worth it, right?
Yeah, if I had 179 more coins, I could get my death defense.
Or just 7 more coins.
Oh well. I guess we could sell it.
Whoa.
I don't know that. I think these are
Plus 40. Plus
and you can only sell these 3. Oh, God,
Your
I don't know what
specialist.
the back button is. Oh.
You can actually.
Yeah, I'm not gonna sell.
You're not gonna sell them.
If I could sell one that I really didn't like.
But you like all those.
I don't really love the cast one, but it doesn't get me enough to really buy anything interesting.
It doesn't? Wait, what's the Gaia thing? That was the second one. That Gaia's treasure.
It's just gems for the cosmetic
stuff. Oh,
Like,
why did
I'll
I
keep
think
my
that it was
boon.
more health? That's too bad. Sorry, dude.
Never been this far.
Yeah. What's next? What's next? A maze? Oh, great. Are you in the labyrinth? Should the Minotaur be there?
Ground floor.
The Temple of Styx? Don't know what this is. I mean, but Styx is like the first river that souls cross. So this must be the last level? Maybe?
I don't know.
Is this the last level?
At last, the willful prince has ventured all the way up to the surface
Ooh.
of the mortal realm. Yet still he is encased within the earth itself. The gateway to the underworld. A threshold from which there is no escape.
We'll see about that.
I love his.
Yeah, I still love that he
conversations.
interacts with the narrative.
Yeah, I think that's awesome. I really wish we could find you more health.
Yeah, well, we get 3 for every door we walk through, so that's cool.
Oh,
That
no,
is nice.
Not this.
Oh no.
Not the dog!
Have I pet him enough that he'll just let me through?
Vigilant before the underworld's
Kerberos.
The tales of what happens to those foolish enough to attempt to pass.
I really hope I'm rewarded for petting him every time I go back.
Wouldn't that be nice?
So it's really come to this, boy. After everything we've been through. Well then, this is how it has to be. There's nothing left to say.
Oh, I really don't want to fight him.
On your guard.
Like, I don't want to win.
Oh, her down.
No, but seriously, boy. I know why you're here. There has to be a way to make you look the other way. What if I help you with the satyr problem? Would you let me go? Please. I have to find Persephone. My mother. You know what this means to me.
After a moment's hesitation and deliberation, the voracious hound of hell barks once, affirmatively toward the prince, who sets off in search of something that can sate the monster's appetite.
Yay! You don't have to fight him! That's so adorable.
Now I just need to head off the beaten path here and see what I can find.
Something...
That's quite a stash there, Charon.
Oh, man.
Oh, man, I wish we had money.
Yeah.
Oh, he won't talk to us.
Okay, well... I'm so glad you don't have to fight him.
Yeah.
I wonder what you have to find, though.
Not enough coin.
Wait, what is the anvil here?
Swap. Huh. Okay. Get rid of one thing, gain 2.
Like one of your, like the weapon guy buffs.
Yeah.
What is it, Daedalus?
Daedalus, yep.
Oh.
Oh my. Oh my.
That seems to be a boss, maybe, based on the little icon at the bottom?
Yeah.
Or something harder?
Yeah.
What
are you gonna do?
I guess you pick. I don't want to pick which door.
I don't want to pick which door. Chat?
The stream ends here, and we never play Hades again.
Guys, we're at an impasse. Literally. What should we do? Palm of Power?
Pick me a door.
Health? Zeus? Coins? I mean, then we could buy stuff.
Alright, coins.
Alright.
Maybe this
Sorry,
way.
chat. I just took away your power. Ah! The fuck are these? No. They're rats of extraordinary large size.
I don't believe they exist. Oh, that is poison on the ground. No, wait! Oh, whoa. That was a lot of poison on the ground. Remember that time when we almost made it past Elysium?
No! Skull doors have mini bosses
Someday
that
I'll
are a
go
real
even
pain.
farther. Okay.
So you were right. And our health was very low then. Well, that's over. You
It
got
wasn't
so
even
far.
that low. We just, I stood in a bunch of stuff that killed me.
Yeah. It's kind of like the traps.
Hey,
So
did you
close.
see? My brother. He's come back.
Really? We
He's
were so
here
close?
somewhere, I think. Good old Debitage.
Well, we still have several more
He's
weeks
so
of
busy
summer.
all the time. He never talks to me.
Plus, I was
Kinda
telling
like your
chat
dad
that
too, I guess.
we could play during the school year too, if
I don't.
because I'm only gonna
Indeed.
stream once a week.
I'm done working at 5. Whether I'm done with work or not. Oh no, our dog is gone.
Oh, no more pets. I guess he's got a guard.
I saw the faded list of minor prophecies was requisitioned through the house contractor, Zagreus. Didn't take you for an agent of the fates.
It's a lot of things that I don't understand. When you're
Turns out I'm full of
poisoned,
surprises,
there's little
Thanatos.
pools in each
They were the
room
three
that you
fates
can
and
drink
sisters,
from
aren't they?
and cure your
Surprised you didn't
poisoning.
requisition the list
Thank you,
yourself.
sheep.
That is good to know. I probably
Guess
would
it
not have.
just
It
wasn't
would have
meant to
taken
be.
us a while to figure that one out.
No, I don't know them at all. Keep only to themselves somewhere. Sometimes I wonder whether everything really is preordained or whether they're making all this up as they go.
I mean,
I can hazard a guess.
they're making it up.
Father's chambers, always locked.
Always.
Stay out of there.
Ugh. He's so mean.
You've been gone a while.
Yeah, we got real
Be
far,
quiet.
Dad.
I'm going to find Mother, no matter how long it takes me.
Belligerent little
For
child.
the last time, you're not to speak about that woman in my house. You want to know of her so much, you go find her indeed.
That's what we're trying to do. Let us go.
Whoa, a rod of fishing. Here.
A rod of fishing.
Oh, I spent our last
That
diamond to buy a
unlocks
phone.
something you could not do without.
Mhm.
No more spending diamonds. We need a rod of fishing.
On my authority, I'd like it if you did this job for me. Is that all right?
Would that your birthright gave you better sense?
Too bad you can't sell music to get that back.
Are you the one whom I should thank for this most wondrous music stand, my friend? Why, it is positively splendid, isn't it?
Why do you look like that, Orpheus?
That's a little freaky.
It's so freaky. I don't like
A
it.
renowned court musician ought to have the finest means available, I think. I'm pleased you like it, Orpheus. Though, tell me something. How can it play your music when you're not even here?
Who can explain the secret art of Daedalus, my friend? Know only that whenever it produces music for your listening enjoyment, that the sound you hear is coming from my soul.
The little flower.
The flowers. That's hilarious.
Amazing. And a bit unsettling.
How about a little song? Is that all right? Why, very well.
Thanatos has finally come home. Have you not seen him, child? He has been very much preoccupied of late. It must have gladdened him to see you once again.
Well, are you guys lovers?
Fan.
I mean, you guys do call each other nicknames.
Look at who the employee of the month is.
It's Cerberus!
Cerberus, featured house servant.
Aww, that's adorable. 17 keys? You can only buy one, though. You only have 10.
You trying to fleece me here?
You need 2 more, is that right?
Two more to unlock our next set of abilities, yeah. So I'm not gonna do anything else.
We got off on the wrong foot from the start. Just what happens when you're born of Titan blood, I guess. It's for the best we haven't.
We talked a lot about Titans, and actually, that's true because aren't the Furies are born out of Uranos's genitals, so not Titan blood. Not Titan blood.
They're sisters. I mean, they're family. You must have something in common, some way of I don't know. Seeing eye to eye.
You're more my sister than they are to me, Dusa. I don't always agree with Lord Hades, but I'm thankful that they're not permitted in this house.
Why?
Hey, look, I understand. I really do.
She's whispering?
I think so.
That's cute.
Not as comfy as it looks.
Are you gonna talk to Dusa?
I don't think I can.
Oh, you can't?
No button comes up.
Oh, that's weird. Usually, like, when the thing is above them.
Seriously.
Well, because it's just us. We were listening to them talking to each other.
Oh, I see. I'm there.
Alright.
I'm there now.
Do we start another run?
What do you think?
I mean, we can always pause in the middle of it.
New details
True.
of another prophecy.
Yeah, let's go for another 20 minutes. Is that okay?
Sure.
Okay.
Mixes power.
Diddle-doo. I like
Not
the music.
even tired, thanks.
Good song. Good. Oh.
Okay,
Alright,
so this
that was
one's 18.
17. Yeah.
So I can't decide between... Do I swap weapons?
I mean, it seems like you were doing really well with that one. You leveled it up and everything.
Malphite.
Yeah, it's not... It's not so much better that I feel like we have to use it.
Yeah. You could
This has
go
extra
with...
darkness.
Oh, this one has extra darkness.
Baratha hungers.
I like watching you fight with this one, but that's just me.
Yeah, I'll try this.
You're the one fighting.
I'm ready.
Whatever works, man.
Hail and good tidings to you, noble cousin. May you be swift and thorough, vanquishing the dead who dare oppose you.
So, still talking about Aphrodite.
Back up.
Oh, Ares.
yeah.
Yeah, so this is from the Odyssey. One of the bards is telling this story. So I think it's in book 8 or something. I don't know. So Aphrodite has been sleeping with Ares for some time behind Hephaestus's back, and he suspects it. So he creates a bed. He makes a bed because he's a craftsman.
Sure.
He makes a bed that will drop a magic net on anyone that gets in it and hold them in place. So, sure enough, he makes this, he puts it in his bedroom, and he says to his wife Aphrodite, I've crafted you this beautiful and elaborate bed. I now have to go to the island of Lemnos and celebrate my birthday festival celebration thing.
Oh, okay.
And the thing about Greek and Roman gods is that they're very limited in time and space. So they can't be everywhere. They're not omniscient. They can't, like, do any of that stuff.
Okay.
So he's like, I'm gonna go to this place. I'll be back later. Have fun. By the way, do you like the new bed that I made you?
I feel like this is not very subtle.
Yeah, well, you know. So then, Aphrodite, of course, immediately, like, if she had a phone, would text for a booty call with Ares. It doesn't matter. She gets Ares into bed with her. They start having sex, and as soon as they start having sex, the net drops and captures them in place. And then who should come around the corner and into the room just then but Hephaestus?
Wait, he wasn't celebrating his birthday?
He wasn't. It
What
was
a liar.
shocking. So, not only does he do that, does he, like, spot them, but then he calls all the other gods on Olympus in.
Wow.
To see his wife caught in flagrante.
I feel like that one might be a little overkill, but you know, whatever.
Well, and he says, like,
All right, we're gonna take your favorite power.
Oh, mine? Oh, triple jab. I love that one. That one's great. So then he says to her, like, look, I don't want you here anymore. So it's basically a divorce.
Huh.
From what it sounds like. He refuses to let them go, though, from the net. And so the gods who used to be laughing and pointing and were like, ha, Ares, like, Hephaestus got the best of you. Like, lame, slow Hephaestus got the best of Ares, the god of war.
Yeah.
And so, Aphrodite is obviously suitably embarrassed.
Never seen you mark my words. Now take this and good luck.
I love Dionysus.
He just winked.
Aww.
Oh no, he
No,
blinked.
blinked.
Man, I was so excited.
Just blinking.
It's like I gave him gifts and he's winking at me.
Strong drink. Oh. Oh. What? You're killing me. Killing me. All right. Anyways. So finally, though, Poseidon is like, okay, look. We've all had our fun. This is very funny. Let them go. Let the two of them go. So that they can, you know, clean themselves up and get clothes on. I will pay any of the damages that come about from this, because he demands his dowry, or he demands like his bride price or something back or something like that. Anyways, so Poseidon says, I'll pay damages for the stuff that Ares has caused if he doesn't.
That's what you get.
Oh, hi, Ares. Speaking of the devil.
Most impressive death dealer, my kin. For by my estimation, you have slain at least 1,000 souls down there. Souls mostly having died before, but still.
That's funny. Oh, okay. So, so then he lets the two of them go, and it seems like that's a divorce at that point. We do know that in ancient Athens, if
I could take a minute of your time.
it was permitted to kill the adulterer if you caught him in flagrante with your wife in bed, like, and had witnesses present. So that's basically what he's doing there, is like, I can't kill you because you're a god.
Right.
So instead, let's, you know, kind of do stuff. So, interesting stuff. I think it's an interesting, like, oh, it was a good choice. Oh, apparently you made a good choice.
Oh.
Back when I was, like, upset that you didn't choose, well, you apparently made the choice wrong.
Oh.
Almost.
At least that's what I'm guessing. They meant a good choice. 7, 6, 5, 4,
Maybe they're talking about the
3,
killing.
2.
Or the not killing.
Fine.
Don't forget to use your cast now that it's upgraded.
Yeah, that's a good point, because I always forget to use it.
I feel like they've caught on to that.
Yeah. Look, there's 2 buttons on this 4-button controller, and I'm using the 2 that I know
about. You just love to talk to him.
He's the most, well, okay, that's going to be insulting to all the other characters. I'm going to say he's the most interesting character in this game.
But you know nothing about him.
That's fair.
I am Groot. Groot, I am Groot. This whole time.
I'll take this one.
I knew that foul boatman would come through and you would fight.
Whatever. Like, hope that was worth. Is that worth it?
Don't know.
Blade Rift
decide between
effects
these two.
last longer.
That one
The
said
war
rare,
is
so
on.
I took it.
Yeah, that's probably better.
Since I hadn't used the cast yet. Okay, that's pretty cool. Should have upgraded that. Look at that.
That is cool.
And that could be pulling foes into it.
Right on cue.
That's cool. That's a cool cast. Nice. I like it.
Power of
Okay, definitely have to remember my casts.
Thanks, guys. Hopefully. You never know. You might be able to do it.
Do what?
This. Finish this.
Oh.
Complete this.
I haven't picked very many health upgrades yet.
No. That's true. You have 95 max. So.
Yeah, which is what we started with.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I've used a bunch of our darkness to upgrade starting health.
Nice. That's smart. See all those traps?
Yeah.
Don't walk on them. Cast. Yeah, there you go. More about Aphrodite. She has lots of kids. She also has lots of lovers outside of Ares. She sleeps with Hermes. They have a child named Hermaphroditus. It's Hermes and Aphrodite. Get it? Yeah?
Oh, I got it.
Yeah. Did you guys get it? Did ya? Yeah. And let's see, who else does she sleep with? Like everybody. Why can't I think of... She is tricked by... Or she is... So Zeus gives her basically like beer goggles, almost. And he makes her fall in love with someone because he's very pissed off that Aphrodite is making everyone fall in love with everyone and it's messing up his game. And so he very angrily, Daisy, come here. Come here. Come here. So he very angrily... Hopefully she won't jump up on you. Tell me she does. So he very angrily makes Aphrodite fall in love with a mortal man. She falls in love with a man named Anchises, who is Aeneas's dad.
Huh.
She'll then have sex with
reason?
Anchises, and no, because they're gonna have a kid together, and so they have Aeneas together.
Oh.
So she is Aeneas's mom. And Aeneas is mentioned in the Iliad, so the Romans like kind of abscond him and are like, yep, this is our hero. This is our founder of our civilization, Aeneas. He's mentioned 800 years ago, so we're gonna make sure that he's like really part of it. So, I am completely subtle. This is true. Yeah, so she, the story of her sleeping with Anchises is actually, yay! It's actually really funny because,
Please be Meg.
Oh yeah, please be Meg. It's not going to be now.
Guess not.
no, no, not this one. I hate this one. Daisy, are you okay?
How about no? No murder. No murder.
No murder.
I don't remember some attacks.
I feel like her name means like the Whisperer or something. I should probably look it up.
But wasn't she the one that like gets revenge on murders?
Murder. All the Furies are.
Oh. I thought you said something special.
Yeah, I should probably look it up. I never... Furies, not furries. I think I've made that joke before.
This again.
My students sometimes misspell Furies to furries, and it makes me laugh. It makes me laugh every time.
Well, we're gonna use our Death Defied early and often.
That's a bummer. Still looking.
Oh, that hurt, damn it.
Come on, phone.
Guide to Hangover.
Okay, so her name...
Nice chatting.
Actually. So Electo means unceasing. Megara means grudge. And Tisiphone means murder retribution? I don't even know what that means. Retribution?
Is that not supposed to say...
Murder?
Yeah, that looks like it should either see retribution or restitution or something. I've never seen that word.
Yeah. I think restitution? I don't know. That's a weird word. Sorry, Theoi. You did not put this well. Yeah. It's like my favorite website for looking up myths. Is Theoi.com.
I'll just go on.
Sponsored by them, obviously. Hey! Good job.
Yeah.
Now,
It's not a great fight.
It's fine. I think you did great. I think you did great.
Getting warmer.
What else do you want to know about Aphrodite?
Well, so we were getting into her crap with other gods, and that's how we started with, or got to Ares.
Yep. So she obviously has crap with Athena, because Athena gets her wounded. She's got crap with Artemis a lot. Mostly because Artemis is a very strict virgin goddess, and obviously Aphrodite is not. So, yeah, she kind of has beef with the virgin goddesses. But we're told that Aphrodite cannot... Like, she has a sway over all the gods in some way, shape, or form, except for those three virgin goddesses, Athena, Artemis, and Hestia. So,
right.
Yeah. We were also talking about Anchises and how, because it was a kind of a funny story, the father of Aeneas.
Right.
And how, so basically,
Hello again.
death approaches.
I can't stay long, so how about we get this business over with?
Okay.
I'll make this quick.
That was my plan.
So yeah, what happens is that Anchises, who's a Trojan, is hanging out in the fields or whatever, and guarding his sheep just like everyone else. When, you know, they're encountered, he encounters a beautiful woman. Turns out this is Aphrodite, who has been, you know, enchanted by Zeus to fall in love with this guy. Zeus is nice enough to make her fall in love, by the way, with someone in the royal family, as opposed to just slumming it with, like, a nobody. So at least there's that.
Thanks,
but, yeah, thanks, Zeus. But...
You're certainly gonna die here.
Yeah, in which case we might call it.
Yeah.
Die.
Don't die.
That's
11 health. Success.
Yay!
You're looking worse for wear, I hate to tell you, boss. But we
Thanks,
can pick you
Hermes.
up and get you going here, I think.
You think?
And here we go.
How you feel?
So fast.
Ooh, that is fast.
What's with the look? You had your hands full, now you don't, thanks to me. Seems I'm left to thanking myself, since you're too proud to do it.
Aw.
I don't know what I'm supposed to say when he gets like this.
Oh?
Here goes nothing.
So Anchises then sees this beautiful woman who, again, Aphrodite tries to disguise herself as someone, and it does not work out. She tries to disguise herself as just a mildly beautiful maiden, mortal maiden, but it's very clear that she's something more. So, wow, Aphrodite really sucks at disguises. This is interesting, actually. Why does Aphrodite always fail? None of the other gods really fail that often with their disguises.
Huh.
This is interesting. I'm very intrigued by this. Anyways.
Learning stringing.
Yeah, I love it. This is the thing I love about myths, is that occasionally, like, you know, the more that you tell them, the more you're like, wait, I didn't think about it this way. Are you gonna descend?
No, that would be absurd.
Yeah. Oh, hey.
I'm not very good at this.
Yeah, might as well.
I mean,
Who dares?
it's either that or die. Because you're probably gonna... No offense.
Yeah, wait a minute.
No offense. Oh, right. This is the one where it counts down. Forgot about that. 4. 3. 2. You did it! How many did you get?
You waste my time.
Where's the reward? There it is. 72. Nice job.
Mine.
Okay. I was worried I was going to die doing it, which is...
Yeah, which I was as well. Alright, back to Anchises.
Yes.
So Anchises sees this maiden who's randomly appeared in the middle of a field. And he's like, who are you? And she's like, oh, Hermes brought me here. She can't even lie well. Hermes brought me here. I'm just some virgin maiden who looks very beautiful, but Hermes told me that I was destined to marry you. And so I am here as your bride.
Okay.
And he goes, this sounds suspicious. It's immediately like, he immediately sees, like, kind of through this, and he's like, are you sure you're not a goddess? And she's like, of course I'm not a goddess. And he's like, but you're too beautiful. There's no way. You're too beautiful. You have to be a goddess. She's like, no, I'm not a goddess. I promise. I swear I'm not a goddess. I am here to marry you. We are now husband and wife. Like, come have sex with me. And he's like, but again, not a goddess. Because he knows all of these heroes who have gotten in relationships with goddesses have died.
Punished for it.
Like Adonis, for example, the one we just talked about. So he's like, I'm not going to do this. And then, of course, he's a guy in mythology. He does. He has sex. So he has sex with Aphrodite. That morning, the next morning, Aphrodite wakes up and it's like the beer goggles are taken off and she's like, damn it! And she's like really embarrassed that she slept with a mortal man. And so she appears in her true, like, in her full, like, you know, godly form or whatever. And he's like, damn it, I knew it! I knew you were a goddess! I'm so screwed, please don't kill me. And she's like, I will make sure that you are okay. And I will, you know, bring a son to you soon, as soon as I'm done birthing it, if you don't tell anyone that we slept together.
So she just doesn't want any stories getting out about this?
Exactly. And Anchises can't do shit. He starts bragging to people that he slept with Aphrodite. And Aphrodite tells Zeus, and Zeus strikes him with a lightning bolt, making him lame. So Anchises walks with a limp, connecting him to Hephaestus a little bit.
Yeah.
So, fun story. Always fun. Again, it's hilarious that gods are like this. Aphrodite is just easy to make fun of, honestly. So, poor Aphrodite. But,
right. Should we call it there then?
Yeah, I think we would call it there. We'll just have to remember that we're in the middle of this.
Yeah.
And yeah. What happens if you... Wait, what's the difference between give up and quit?
I'm pretty sure give up, we go back to the...
Abandon this escape attempt. Oh, okay. Yeah, we don't want that. All right.
Well,
so,
thanks for
Francis,
joining us, chat.
next week?
Yeah.
Maybe?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. It's Ragbri next week, too.
Is it really? That's
yeah.
late. Maybe it's not late. I don't
know.
remember when.
I think end of July. Isn't it always end of July?
I've done it once. The week was a blur.
Yeah. But I'm looking forward to it. Yeah. See you guys later. Next week, I'm streaming a game called Persephone or Kore. I can't remember which one. I'm streaming, I think Kore is the one I'm streaming. It's a sneaking mission, stealthy.
Oh, cool.
So, yeah, it should be fun. And then probably the next week I'll do Persephone, which is more of a tricky game. It's a puzzle game.
Huh.
Which looks like fun, too. Anyways, see you next week, Francis.
Yep.
Bye. Thanks for joining us, everybody.